The hardest manifestations are the ones you've been working on for years. You still want it. You still believe it's possible. You keep trying, but it just doesn't come. If this sounds like your situation, you're not alone. For me, it's been creating a new offer in my business that feels truly aligned. My current offers aren't totally wrong, but I haven't been able to get that really clear yes feeling in my body yet. And the low sales have really mirrored my mixed energy back to me. Honestly, I think it's normal to have at least one manifestation that takes longer than expected, because that's the one that asks for the deepest inner shift. The stuckness isn't proof that we don't have what it takes. It's a sign that our real manifesting skills are being trained. I went to Japan over Christmas and New Year's, and I had this feeling that the timing wasn't random. I had two experiences there that showed me a key reason long-time manifestations stay stuck, and how to get them moving again. And since I've been applying that shift, I've started seeing real progress with my business. Ideas are clicking, I'm taking cleaner steps, and I'm starting to get that yes feeling back, like the next version of my offer is actually beginning to emerge. So in this video, I'm going to show you the two Japan experiences that made this click, the exact mindset shift I made, and how I'm using it right now in my business. And by the end, you'll have a simple way to apply it to your own manifestations so you can start getting movement again, even if it's been years. When we've been trying to manifest something for a long time, it's almost impossible to stay neutral. Over time, we build expectations based on what's happened before, and those expectations can become so normal that we don't even notice them, but they're powerful. Let me illustrate this with a quick story. A while back, a friend of mine and her husband were getting ready to leave for vacation, and right as she's folding towels and packing up, her dishwasher starts leaking, and she immediately goes, this always happens right before we leave, and it usually happens in threes. And sure enough, along with the dishwasher, their hot water heater suddenly needed replacing, and a light bulb burned out in the most annoying place over the stairs where you'd need a ladder to even reach it. Nick and I were house sitting for these friends, and 2 days after they left on vacation, that leaky dishwasher just stopped leaking. It fixed itself all on its own, and I remember talking to Nick about it and saying, well, I don't have an expectation about things breaking before I go on vacation. I was half joking, but also dead serious, because what we expect, we manifest, whether it's what we want or what we don't want. And that statement she made about how this always happens is the whole thing, because negative expectations based on past experience are a key mindset that keeps manifestation stuck for years. Now, my friend isn't a conscious creator, and most of us who study manifestation probably aren't saying our negative expectations out loud all the time. But the universe doesn't only respond to what we say out loud, of course, it also responds to what we're practicing vibrationally. And if we've been trying to manifest something for years and we keep getting disappointed again and again, it's very easy to start expecting disappointment, even if we don't want to. So this is what expectations really are. We've got an old story that's become our default. Even if it doesn't feel good, even if it's not what we want, we're more practiced at telling ourselves the old story than the story of what we want. And because it's the default, it's the first thing our mind offers before anything even happens. And even when we're trying to be hopeful, we can't help but brace for disappointment. So our energy is split, part hoping, part bracing. And expectations don't just affect how we feel, they affect what we can even perceive. we start scanning for proof the old story is happening again, and we miss what's actually changing or trying to improve. Having a negative expectation mindset is a key reason why long-time manifestations get stuck. It's not because they're impossible or not meant to be, but because we've trained an expectation about how things usually tend to go in this one area. So the question is, how do we interrupt that pattern? How do we stop defaulting to the old story when we may have years and years of evidence? This is where the Japanese philosophy of Zen changed the way I look at this type of situation, because it teaches a mindset called beginner's mind. Beginner's mind is choosing to meet an old situation with fresh eyes, so you stop just recreating the past. And Japan gave me two really clear experiences that made this click for me. The first happened in Kyoto. Nick and I did this day-long tour of several temples that was amazing, but also very crowded. Then the next day we went to a small, intimate Zen and tea experience at Shunkoin Temple, led by the head priest, Reverend Kawakami. And what he said that stuck with me was basically this: the purpose of Zen is to help you perceive things as they actually are, not as your mind assumes they are. That's beginner's mind. And when it matters most is when we've been stuck for years, because that's when the story of "I already know how this goes" can be the loudest. Expectations are us saying, "I already know," but beginner's mind is us saying, "Let me actually look at what's here now." And then I did this color analysis in Tokyo that showed me how sneaky expectations are, because I watched my own mind filter reality in real time. But this story actually starts a year earlier, when I did an online AI color analysis. If you're unfamiliar, color analysis is basically a method for finding the colors that make your skin look the most healthy and alive. It's based on things like whether you're warm toned or cool toned and your level of contrast. And it groups these palettes into seasons. The AI told me that I was a cool toned, low contrast summer, and so for the past year I've been buying cooler colors like black, gray, and blue, and thinking that that's what looks best on me. Then I did this in-person color analysis in Tokyo, and she starts holding fabrics next to my face, and I'm watching the results in real time. And she points out, in the cooler tones, my under eyes look more pronounced and my skin looks more blotchy. I look more tired. But in the warmer tones, my skin looks smoother, healthier, and more even. I filmed this whole appointment so I can better remember the experience. So here are a few highlights from it so you can hopefully see what I mean.
I think for you don't need something too harsh. This is the pure white. You can see the purple under your eyes is actually a bit more noticeable, some of the spots.
Yeah.
Too much for you. This is more ivory, so it's okay. The yellow tone can bring out a bit of tan to your skin, but this is better. You don't need to go too harsh. This is the oyster white.
Oyster white, okay.
Do you see how smooth your skin looks there?
Yeah, let's see one more time.
Compared to this one,
This is
oyster.
Oyster.
Sorry, this is the off-white.
off-white.
You can see there's just a touch of purple coming out under your eyes. Do you see this helps blend in the color more?
Let me see one more time.
This is a bit bright. This is
Okay.
quite healthy looking on you. Just a touch of
Yeah,
color.
I think
Just
I see.
a touch of creaminess.
Interesting.
Even your lip color, there's more rosiness there. And here, just a touch pale.
Wow, am I really an autumn or something? Or something?
Oh, here we
Mind blown.
Have you tried teal before?
I like teal.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Your lips look quite good with this one. You can see like
Pretty. Mm-hmm.
I don't notice the redness as much, especially when I compare to this dark blue.
Yeah, for sure. Wow.
Now you are bright with this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you see it feels just a little bit patchy here actually.
Yeah, definitely. I don't really like this color that much.
It's not terrible.
Mhm.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, I like a little more of this kind of pink.
There is a bit more depth. Do you see? It's actually. Do you see it? A little bit
It's
reddish
kind
there.
of bringing out the reddish. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the under eyes actually I start to see a bit of purple as well. Your skin doesn't feel as smooth with this. Not bad actually. Do you see the tone feels a bit more even?
A little more even.
Compared to the pink. You can see it's a bit patchy.
Yeah.
This actually evens out the skin by bringing out more
Yeah,
color.
I see that.
You look quite healthy with this one peachy tone.
Wow, crazy.
This is quite lovely.
The salmon pink.
Yeah, how do you like it?
I like it, actually.
It's quite lovely on you.
Interesting.
You feel very
Yeah, so this color analysis totally blew my mind. I'm not a summer, I'm actually a warm-toned autumn. And the craziest part is, my expectation about the coloring I thought I had was literally blocking me from seeing what was right in front of me. And that's exactly what happens with long-time manifestations. Our mind decides what's true before we even look. And this is why expectations keep manifestations stuck for years. Because after enough time, we stop looking at what's actually happening and we start looking through the lens of what happened before. And Abraham would call that resistance. If you're an Abraham person, you've probably heard of the vortex. It's this idea that our desire has already summoned the support, the ideas, the timing, the people, basically everything that we need to manifest what we want. But if we're running the expectation, this doesn't happen for me, we can't perceive what's already trying to show up from the vortex. The path can be right in front of us and we'll interpret it through the old story. So beginner's mind starts here with releasing I already know, even if we've been trying for years and years, even if we've been disappointed before. It's choosing to see what's actually here right now instead of what we assume will happen based on past experience. And when we do this, we start noticing what's already moving, what's already working, and the new ideas, inspirations, openings, support, and next steps that our vortex is trying to provide for us. Maybe this is where the idea of beginner's luck comes from, because when we approach something without bracing, without the old story, life then has room to surprise us in the direction we want. So here's what beginner's mind has looked like for me with my business offer so far. When I got back from Japan, I stopped trying to force an answer from my old story, and instead I tuned into the version of me who had already manifested the aligned offer, and I asked, what does she believe? And what came through was this whole set of beliefs that directly dissolve the stuck expectations, like, I do have something valuable that people want. I can recognize what it is. There are people who resonate with me. This can be sustainable. I can build it alongside my job. The universe is working with me. Then I started doing focus wheels to stabilize those beliefs, not to hype myself up, but to genuinely recalibrate what feels true. And once I did that, I started noticing what was already working. I looked at my YouTube results, which videos people are actually responding to, and I started circling back to ideas I had years ago that suddenly feel valid again. And instead of assuming what people want, I'm setting up research interviews so I can build the offer in conversation with real humans, beginner's mind style, based on what's true, not what I've been expecting or assuming. That's the shift. Beginner's mind isn't pretend we're not disappointed, it's stop rehearsing the past long enough to see what's here now and let the next step reveal itself. If you're ready to apply this to what you're manifesting, here's a quick way to get started right now. Grab your journal and write one sentence. My expectation is, and then fill it in. Then write this reset. Just for today, I release the story that I already know how this goes and ask one beginner's mind question. What's already working or already here that I've been overlooking? Your only job is to find just one small piece of evidence. That alone will help start to open you up to seeing the help that's actually already here in support of what you want to manifest. And when you start training yourself to see the support that's already here, it becomes so much easier to shift into receiving mode. But once we drop expectations and get into beginner's mind, the next question is, okay, how do we live like we're really ready to receive this? Like, if our desire showed up today, would it feel welcomed? Would we know how to hold it naturally in our reality? That's exactly what this next video is about. It'll show you how to set intentions in a way that welcomes your manifestation in, instead of accidentally pushing it away with pressure. I'll see you there.